Lovable, Bolt, and now Firebase Studio are 3 web-based AI code editors that you cannot afford to ignore. If you're serious about coding fast, then deploying without leaving your editor, these 3 editors are very promising. But each has its unique advantages and weaknesses, as you'll see. Watch until the end to discover why one is very slow compared to the other. Let's go through the user interface of each of these. If you're new to Firebase Studio, I did an introduction tutorial. You can check out that video. It's going to orient you to Firebase Studio. We have this top bar menu where you can change the theme to light or dark. Then we have this prompt input area, which they call the prototype. It allows you to prototype your idea, and they give you a few samples you can start with, like ERP dashboard, expense tracker, tipping calculator, and such. This button allows you to add attachment or upload images. This is where you create your workspace. A workspace is like a project. It allows you to manage a specific project. Then you can import a repo from Git and other version control systems. Then these templates allow you to create different kinds of projects. We can click on Angular and it's going to build an Angular project for a start. These are Straw. This Gemini API that allows you to add in other Gemini models. Currently, they have an inbuilt Gemini model. On Lovable, this is where we input the prompt. But at the top here, you have the settings option, the profile. Then these others are just menu about the product. We have the attachment option here. We can import Figma designs here to use Lovable to convert them to projects. Then Lovable has this option, public, which anyone can view this and remix. Then the private version, which helps you to build and deploy in private. Then we have Bolt. At the bottom here, we have the options to customize your profile, like account, subscription, and such. Then these are just social media links. Once you scroll here, we have this attachment or upload files. Then we have this enhanced prompt, which I like so much because it assists you to improve your prompt before you can start prompting. Then these are options you can start with, like import from Figma, build a mobile app, start a blog with Astro, document with WordPress, which is awesome. I have tried this and it works very well. This is our prompt, which is simple and straightforward. We are creating a web-based unit conversion application with the following specifications. We have a front end, then we have an input field. This is a very basic kind of an app that would just be like if you go to Google and look for unit converter. We want to build such a thing. So I'll copy this prompt across all of them. I begin with Firebase Studio, then Lovable, then Bolt. I click on prototype with AI. Then this has to be public. Then Bolt, we can start it by clicking on that button. Quickly, Lovable was the first to cave in. It would not get going on. I got this error, and I've been suspecting it's very intensive on the memory. It is the first to give in. Then apparently things are working out with Bolt. For Firebase Studio, the prototype is ready. You can click on with prototype. For this one, we want to just either go back or refresh the page. Let's try refreshing the page. It might save it. Seems it has got back its game. And for Bolt, seems to get things going very fast. It's currently building. It's doing the npm run dev. Seems like it's pretty fast. Firebase Studio is also doing well. It's building things very fast. Back to Lovable. It's still trying the best to get started, but definitely we can start to see a clear winner. Bolt seems to be doing very well. I'd like to run the command. I'll just pick the commands here. Let me slightly zoom out. First, let me go to the end of this, then I slightly zoom out. So what we are supposed to do here is just do an npm run dev. This is the code. It has already built the code. We have the app.ts here. The unit converter is here, then its components. Let's see where the component is. It's under the components folder. So this is the file. Seems Bolt has completed the project. So I guess if we do an npm run dev on port 5173, and Bolt is the first to complete. I'm not sure if that is working, and Firebase Studio also has completed. So Firebase Studio and Bolt are very fast. So back here, things are still coming up, and welcome to your blank app. I thought we were building something. This one builds a blank app. I'm not sure. I go to the dashboard and I click on this because this was the original project. It has built a blank project. I go back here. I click on the second one since we refreshed it. And all these apps come with the ability to publish. Like for Firebase Studio, this is where you click to publish the app. For Lovable, this is where you publish the app. And for Bolt, this is the deploy. We can open this on an independent browser. So you click here. Then for this one, we can click on this link. So this is what Bolt has built. Suppose we want to convert weight. Then we do from 200. And since it's working, and it gives us this conversion history there, then let's do 100, convert, and Bolt version is working. Let's check the Firebase Studio version. So we want to convert the weight, then we enter the value of 200, and we have an error. Firebase Studio's version has a problem. I would like to just enter a value, again, 20. I pick a different version, then I just pick, do you want from Celsius to Fahrenheit? Then it just converts and it just does the conversion. So we want to do 200. So the error has something to do with weight. Then let's try length. Length, let's do 20. And we go from centimeters to meters. And it's converting. So the bug we have here has something to do with the weight. So I'm not going to be fixing it. I'll just leave it as such. Then I'll get back here. So we have the one for Bolt working and the one for Firebase working. Let's get back to Lovable. And seems Lovable is not getting it right, is struggling. So let's try to use the screenshot to see if we can help Lovable level up. So I'm going to take this screenshot and give it to Lovable. Then after I attach the screenshot, I input the prompt again, or I just type, and I want to keep things simple, then just click on go. Then we give Lovable all the attention to see what happens. It's getting inspired by the image, and it's writing the tailwind.configuration file, and I can't help but find it to be a very slow option. If I had to go with Bolt and Firebase, I'd go with Bolt for that speed. In this comparison, in terms of speed, Bolt wins. Once you switch a different tab, Lovable doesn't get things to work for some reason I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing out something. If I'm missing out something and you're good at using Lovable, kindly leave a comment to help us understand why it doesn't level up to our expectations. We did a comparison between Firebase, Lovable, and Bolt, and since Lovable is taking forever, we're not going to give it more time. We can see it's obvious it's not going to complete that task. So we're back to where we were. Welcome to your blank app. That's what Lovable can do. So that has been my comparison of Firebase Studio versus Lovable versus Bolt. From my results here, Bolt is the fastest and more accurate. Firebase Studio is fast, but it ended up with an error. I would give it a 90%. Lovable would score less than 50%. Check out this other video where I did a detailed introduction to Firebase Studio, and also these are the videos on comparison of Firebase Studio with other IDEs like Casa, WinSap, and VS Code. One like, one subscribe gives me one more step forward to bringing you great content. Thank you, and I appreciate it.